Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm showing you how to make this almond praline powder. It is such a versatile little topping, and in the upcoming videos I'll also be showing you how to use this in some super unique desserts. But let's first begin with making this praline powder. So all the praline powder basically is caramel coated on nuts, and then it is ground to a fine powder. So here, as you can see, in a saucepan I've taken some castor sugar and added some water to it, and I'm just going to mix this until the sugar melts completely in the water. The heat is on medium, and after a couple of minutes you'll see that the sugar and water mix starts to bubble like this, and eventually it will start to boil as well, and the color will change to a beautiful amber color. You will use your saucepan handle to swirl the saucepan around just to make sure that you are not touching the caramel with your spatula while the caramel is being made, otherwise the sugar will crystallize. So after it turns amber colored like this, it is fine for you to go in with your spatula, but till it caramelizes, make sure that you're not touching it with any utensil or any spoon or cutlery. So with my spatula now, I'll just give this a good mix, and now I'll add in my almonds here. So these are unsalted, unroasted almonds. They are just straight from the grocery store, and I'm going to mix it around, and I'll cook this only for another 10 to 20 seconds. Basically what you want is for the almonds to be coated properly in the caramel sauce, and once that has happened, you are going to take it off the heat. And here I have a baking tray which is lined with parchment paper, and on this setup I'll transfer these caramel coated almonds, and I'll spread this around so that the almonds are spread out properly and evenly, and they will set accordingly. Now it takes up to 30 minutes for this to cool down completely, and as it cools it will set into a solid mass, and it will be super easy to just peel it off the parchment paper, and that's why putting this on a parchment paper is very important. So as you can see, I'm very easily able to get this off the parchment. Now what I'll do is I'll break this into tinier chunks, and I'll just break them apart into shards like this, and then I'll pop this in the jar of my mixer grinder, and I'll pulse this about 2 to 3 times until it becomes a coarse looking praline powder. Now I am just transferring this. You may have to do this in 2 batches depending on how small or large your mixer jar is. Mine is a smaller one, so I had to do it in 2 batches, and as you can see, I've pulsed it about 2 to 3 times. You do not want to keep blending this, otherwise it will become a praline paste, which is great, and we'll be making that as well in the future. But for now we want the praline powder. This is what it looks like, and it tastes so incredible. Just sprinkle a couple of spoonfuls on ice cream and it will taste so good. The full recipe is in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you again in another video. Until then, goodbye and happy baking.